Hey guys, welcome back to Tekxit, where today we're going to be working with the Botania mod, which is a fun and yet pretty simple mod, which is good because it allows me to wrap my 5 brain cells around it, which is, it revolves around flowers, and I know a little bit about it. For example, we are going to need quite a lot of these mystical petals, and it gives you quite a lot of cool, well, flowers actually, but that's the main thing it does, it gives you a lot of cool flowers. So let's make the first thing, which is Tekxit Botania, which is basically a guidebook. Then we read it. Oh, that gave us an achievement? Is that what that is? It's been like 2 weeks since I played Minecraft and my brain's just melted. But yeah, this should just be a... Oh no, it's not a guidebook. Hang on a sec. Oh no, there we go. I was going to say I'm certain it's a guidebook. I don't know how I did that, by the way. I just clicked buttons. So... Basics and mechanics. Tutorial of basics. Oh, it gives you a video. Oh, hang on, what does that mean? Follow the red arrows and read the contents to be guided through the basics of Botania. I have to say, that's pretty cool. This is definitely updated itself. Why is it telling me how to make the Tekxit Botania when I'm reading it? That's a bit silly, isn't it? Because I've already made it. You don't need to tell me how to make it. Yeah, it's basically just going to run through all of this. They're telling you to get mystical petals, which I think I'll just... Well, I say I think. I will do this off camera because obviously it's going to be quite... Oh, hang on, what was that? Making fertilizer. Is that what that is? Right, do you know what? I'll read most of this off camera because it seems like it's changed quite a lot since the last time I did it. And I'll go and get some of these mystical petals as well. Right then, I'd say we've got more than enough flowers now because I was a bit stupid to check this, but one flower gives 2 petals. So I didn't really need this many, but at least we've got them, I suppose. So that's kind of good. Now, the first thing I need to do is get some cobblestone because we need to make the... No, what's it called? The petal apothecary or something like that? Where's my cobblestone at? Also, for some reason, my chests have decided to not be chests and be some random error blocks, which, to be fair, still looks pretty cool, I have to say. There we go, that should be all we need for that. And it goes like this. Oh no, hang on, I'll need to make slabs first, won't I? That helps. That's 4 across there, 1 there, 1 there, and then any flower? No, evidently not. Could have sworn it. That's right, isn't it? Okay, I guess I just need to make a petal of some sort. Easy enough, there we go. 2 and 1. There we go. Petal apothecary, which is the basic starting crafting table, I guess you can call it, because this is where you make your first flowers, I think. So we'll put it here for now. Buckets, because you need to fill it with water. Oh no, you need to fill it with water. There we go. And the first thing we need to make, which is pretty much one of the most important ones, is a pure daisy, I think it's called. So we should... Do you right-click them in? No, I think you must just throw them in. Yeah, there we go. 2, 3, 4. Ah, we need seeds. Right, that's a bit annoying because I had quite a few seeds and I threw them out because I didn't realise I needed them. Right, there we go. So that gave us the pure daisy, that is what it's called. Now, what you do with this is you place it down on grass. That helps. Grass or dirt, yeah. So here's some dirt. Let's put it over here. Right, and then what this does is it transforms stone and logs into its living wood and living stone or something like that, which is basically used to make, well, more or less everything, like the mana pools, and then there's the wand, which is pretty useful, the wand of something. What's it called again? It is Wand of the Forest. That's a pretty useful thing, because I'm pretty sure what that does is allows you to connect mana spreaders to no, it'll be pools to spreaders to flowers, I think. I think that's how it goes. So it's the pretty important things, but it does take quite a while, and I'm going to make a little bit of it, because I think it's... A guide says you need like 32 of each, or at least it recommends that, so we'll make about... Well, actually, no, do you know what? We'll make 32 of each, just to be safe. Right then, I think this should be enough living rock and living wood, so what we'll do is, I guess you make the twigs like that, so I need 3 twigs, then I think I need 2 petals. Goes like this. There we go, there's the Wand of the Forest, and then I think the mana pool is just like that. Now, the thing with the mana pool is, I don't know how far you can bind a pool to a spreader, if that makes sense. So if I put the pool here, can I then have it so... Because basically, I've looked through the book and there are so many cool flowers. Like if we go back to here, functional flowers, obviously you got your standard bellthorn, which we will make it. It's basically the most common one, the easiest to get. Literally 3 petals, 2 cyan petals, and then a redstone root, which is literally redstone and something else. What is how do you make a redstone root again? Oh, and grass. So very easy to make that. And damages mobs. Dreadthorn, I think, is basically an upgraded version of that, but it only damages adult animals. So I guess that, instead of all mobs, so I guess that doesn't include, like, zombies and skeletons and stuff. So that one's a bit less good. Agriconation grows things quicker. Useful. Hopper Hawk, I assume, acts like a hopper. Fallen thingy, that applies regeneration to you in, I assume, a certain area. What else have we got? We've got... There is... I swear there was one that... it basically makes rain last for a smaller amount of time, which is really cool. And then there's the... I really want this one. Keeps creepers away. It's not exactly very difficult to make. A few flowers and then the runes, which are not difficult, but slightly more time-consuming, I guess. Because you need to make a runic altar, and then... You've got your 4 basic elements, water, earth, air, and fire, which are pretty easy to make. And then you've got spring. Which one did I need? I think I needed autumn, didn't I? Which is this one. So you need to make the 2 basic runes, air and fire, which is like this, mana steel and mana powder, which I think is just redstone thrown in a mana pool. So we'll probably have a couple of mana pools then, won't we? In fact, you know what? Yeah, we'll have a mana pool just over here, I think, which is just going to be where we turn mana... normal things into mana things. So mana pearls will be from ender pearls, and we'll have another mana pool somewhere over there for the actually no, because there's another one. Sorry, look. Where is it? It's over. Is it this one? No, that one messes with ender pearls. No, Enderman's teleportation. Where is it? There's one that puts up like a barrier. Is it this? Nearby animals or monster at bay. Yeah, look. I don't know how big the circle is, but you can just put one of these down and then they can't get past it. It basically means you don't need this or the bellthorn, which is really, really good. And I kind of want that because I nearly had a scare where I was reading the book and just out the corner of the screen I saw a creeper coming towards me. Fortunately, it didn't blow up. Are there any more? Completely halt a creature's movement. That's really cool. I think this one's good because it grows mystical flowers. What's it? This one poisons things. Like, there are so many cool flowers, and that's just the flowers. Then you've got baubles and stuff, which this one stops burning. Well, if you're in fire or lava, it will do damage, but if not, it doesn't do any damage. Really good. You've got this, which applies double jump. This, which I think... Oh, that's a different one. It's some of these ones. Ring of correction. So say I go to mine this with a pickaxe, and I have a shovel in my inventory, it'll switch to the shovel. Absolutely insane. Sojourner staff, more speed, higher jump, resistance to fall. What else have we got? Blood pendant, what's this one do? Seems to work fairly well at harnessing that very power. Allows one to store and brew in a condensed wearable state. So is that like a brewing stand? I don't know. Snowflake pendant turns water ice. What's this one do? Oh yeah, this one allows sort of like a strafe, I guess, so you can tap A or D to slide out of the way. There are so many cool things. Obviously, we can't make them all now. In fact, isn't there a boss for this? I swear there's a boss in this. I'm certain there is, but I don't know where it is. And then there's Portal to Alfheim, which isn't actually a portal to Alfheim. It just basically allows you to trade things, I guess. So it's a very, very big mod. And to be fair, I still think it is pretty straightforward. Like, or at least even for me, I find it relatively straightforward. It's not that small. For some reason, I was expecting like a 3x3. I suppose it's less obvious if it's this small. I'll just check my surroundings. I don't want any creepers to creep up. Now, what we need to make this time is another flower, but it's a flower for mana generation. We're going to make or at least I think the best one. Endoflame. It's a very simple one, and yet very good. So 2 brown petals, that's what I'm looking for. light grey, red endo flame. And what you do with this is you chuck it, for example, a block of coal or a log or something like that, and it'll burn that and turn that into mana. Now, but I do think you need to link the flower with the... Is it really only... Look at that, this chunk isn't... It's not getting rain. I like that. Yeah, so you have to link the flower with the pool, I think. So we'll do that. Okay, so if I'm reading this right, we actually need a mana spreader. So, endo flame to the mana spreader. That one can go to there. Link all of them to this. And then I link that to that. So if these generate mana, which if I give you that, you should... Yeah, it picked it up. Oh, did that one pick it up as well? I don't know. One of them picked it up, that's good. And yet, look, it's generating mana. Now, I think what we're going to have to do, because quite a lot of the next things do require mana, should I say. So I think we'll have to basically do a bit of a cut and see how long it takes, because I don't know how much mana you actually need. It does tell you, though, which is nice. Right, then, I think that's everything we're going to need to make the few flowers and miscellaneous items that we're going to make. So there are 4 flowers. There's the bellthorn, the tiger's eye, the one that puts like a shield around, and then the one that gives you regen. So starting with the most simple, the bellthorn. So we need to fill that up with water. Redstone root. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Get your seeds out. And then it is as simple as that. And there's your first flower, the bellthorn. Oh, I don't want to do that. There we go. In fact, should I... Let's put it here for... Oh, yeah, I need dirt, don't I? Right, we'll keep it on hand for now, and we'll make the others, and then I'll switch the endo flames from there to over here, and then we'll test them out. So, next one is... Let's do the... Oh, no, actually, no. I need to make the runic altar first, don't I? So, that's how you make that. Now, the thing I forgot to check is, does this need mana? I don't know. Right, so, let's make this one. I think that's one of them, isn't it? Oh, it has just... If I've been sniffling and stuff... No, I'm being shouted of. Hang on. Anyway, as I was saying, it's if I've got the sniffles and stuff, I'm sorry I've got a cold, which is quite ironic, because I literally said to myself the other day, it's a bit weird that I haven't had a cold yet, and then literally the next day I got a cold. So... Not much I can do, but anyway, let's get back on with these. So these flowers, the next 3 are actually quite a lot harder because you need the runes of, well, this one rune of spring. So, what we'll do is we'll go make a few runes. So, we'll make some water. I think there's some earth. I think actually there might be a few of each. Do you know what? Yeah, I've already got some resources in this chest to make the runes, so we'll make a few of each, and then we'll jump back and make the rest of the flowers. Yeah, so just to quickly explain this, you do have to connect the mana spreader to the table, and then I think that bit of light there means it's ready, so you put some living rock on, and then... Don't you... No, that's not it. It says you then need to click this. But it doesn't really seem to want to work, does it? Oh, there we go. I don't know what we just did, but it's happened. And you get two runes per catalysts or whatever they're called. Oh, I didn't realise that. If you use runes as catalysts, you actually get them back. So I didn't need to make anywhere near as many as I... Oh no, that one's it's just floating. Right. How do I take it off? Do I need to empty hand? There we go. So that's something. I didn't really need to make all those runes, but... Hey, we've got them, so again, that's just a bonus, isn't it? Right, let's test these out. So we've got Tiger's Eye and this one that heals you, and then I'll swap out the Tiger's Eye one for this barrier one once I've tested out with the Creeper. Now, let's see if this works. I don't know how close the range is, but hopefully it's gonna run away from me once it gets like sort of a bit... Oh, look. Oh, well, it's stopping it from coming in. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Is this working or not? I don't know. Can you leave me alone? Oh, look, actually, no, don't leave me alone. Attack me. Fact. I want to see how well this heals, if it does at all. Don't hit me too close to the creeper, though, please. Am I healed? Is it? It's not really regenning me that quickly, is it? Right. Well, I think the creeper one must be working because there's no way it can't see me. Like, I'm stood next to her. There's no way it can't see me. So the creeper one, no, it's not working. Oh. Oh, maybe it is working. Oh, right. So they can't blow up. I see. Right. Let's just check this again. Let's just test it out. Yeah, they can't blow up. I see. So that's how it works. Right, now let's try and dispose of this creeper. That works. And we'll swap that out for this one. We can just quickly do that. Now the spider's already in, which is a bit of a pain, because I can't test to see if it'll keep it out. If we just bring it back over here. Right. And then, is it working? Is it going to keep it out? No. No, it is not. Oh, no, it is working, look. That barrier one is working. The spider must have just already been in it by the time I had placed the plant, so it sort of overrid it, I guess. But it is working. That's good. That's very good, actually. It's just this one. Unless it's because I've got this set up wrong. Hang on. So this one is pointing that way. Is that gonna work now? It's not healing me, is it? Oh, hang on. How did you get in? Okay, I'm really. Is it working, or does it just work for vanilla things? Because look, can it? No, it is. It's getting in. No, it's not. It's being pushed away. I'm really confused. It looks like it's kind of working, but at the same time, it's not. Unless it just doesn't have enough mana. That could be it. Because I mean, that isn't filling up. Maybe what I'd need to do is have this fill up more before I try and use them. That's the only thing I can think of. Right, and lastly, we have our Bellthorn. I know it's working now, isn't it? Look, right. Okay, let's pick this one up. And yeah, now we can get in easily. Now, if we lure you over here, the Bellthorn doesn't work yet. Again, it could just be that it hasn't generated enough mana. It's the only thing I can think of, at least. Oh! Yeah, see, that's why I need the tiger eye thing. That wouldn't have happened. Right, well, I guess this one... I assume it's just because it hasn't generated enough mana. But the baubles that we've got, one of them works, and the other two kind of just don't. Because we've got the third eye, which is supposed to highlight mobs. But as you can clearly see, that mob is not highlighted. It doesn't work at all. And then... the Sojourner's Staff, apparently it's meant to give you, like, reduced fall damage and speed and stuff, but it doesn't really seem like it has. But this one, the Ring of Movement, or whatever it's called, does give you a little dash ability, which is really cool. So, not a completely wasted episode. The Barrier one and the Tiger Eye is going to be really useful, and I might even try and dot some Bellthorns around anyway, and I'll just have to have, like, loads more mana pools and spreaders and stuff. Let me just do that quickly, because it's not... I don't know, why isn't it generating any mana at all? That's connected. Because these two, for some reason, aren't burning anything, even though there's coal blocks right next to them. So I'm really confused by... It's just kind of like stopped working for some unknown reason. Yeah, right, I'm a bit confused as to why that's not working anymore, but I guess I'll just have to solve it off camera. So... that's going to wrap it up for now. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.